Japan, a nation composed of thousands of islands, boasts a history as rich and varied as its geography. From ancient times when hunter-gatherers first roamed its shores to its current status as a technological giant, Japan's journey through the ages has been marked by periods of both great upheaval and remarkable cultural flourishing. We begin our exploration with prehistoric Japan, a time shrouded in mystery yet illuminated by archaeological discoveries. We then trace the rise of the Yamato clan, the introduction of Buddhism, and the development of a sophisticated court culture during Japan's classical period. The medieval period saw the emergence of the samurai, powerful warriors who would shape Japan's destiny for centuries. The 19th century brought about the end of isolation and the dawn of a new era, the Meiji Restoration, which saw Japan rapidly modernize and emerge as a major power on the world stage. The earliest traces of human presence in the Japanese archipelago date back tens of thousands of years to the Paleolithic period. However, it is with the Jomon period, beginning around 14,000 BCE, that we see the emergence of a distinct Japanese culture. The Jomon people, named after the cord-marked pattern on their pottery, were hunter-gatherers who lived in semi-sedentary villages. They were skilled potters, creating elaborate vessels adorned with intricate designs. Around 300 BCE, a new wave of migrants, known as the Yayoi people, arrived from the Asian mainland, bringing with them knowledge of rice cultivation and bronze and ironworking. The Yayoi period saw a shift from hunting and gathering to agriculture as the primary mode of subsistence. The introduction of rice cultivation led to a more settled lifestyle and the development of social hierarchies. The late Yayoi period saw the rise of the Yamato clan, a powerful group that would eventually unify much of the archipelago under its rule. The Kofun period, named after the distinctive keyhole-shaped burial mounds, marked a transition from prehistory to history in Japan. During this era, the Yamato clan, based in the Kinai region, gradually expanded its influence over other clans, establishing itself as the dominant power in central Japan. The Yamato rulers claimed descent from the sun goddess Amaterasu, a belief that would become central to Japanese mythology and imperial ideology. The Yamato court, based in Nara, sought to consolidate its power and legitimize its rule by adopting elements of Chinese statecraft and Confucianism. They established a centralized bureaucracy, codified laws, and implemented tax systems based on Chinese models. This period also saw the introduction of a writing system based on Chinese characters. By the late 6th century, they had established hegemony over much of the archipelago, laying the foundations for a unified Japanese state. The Asuka period, named after the region where the Yamato court established a new capital, marked a turning point in Japanese history. In 538 AD, Buddhism was officially introduced to Japan from the Korean kingdom of Baekje. The arrival of Buddhism had a profound impact on Japanese society, influencing art, architecture, literature, and philosophy. Prince Shotoku, a powerful regent who served under Empress Suiko, played a key role in promoting Buddhism and Chinese culture. He oversaw the construction of numerous temples, including Horyuji, which is considered the oldest surviving wooden structure in the world. Shotoku also issued the 17 Constitutions, a set of ethical guidelines based on Confucian principles, which aimed to establish a more centralized and moral government. The Nara period, which followed the Asuka, witnessed the flourishing of Buddhist culture. The court commissioned the construction of grand temples, such as Todaiji, which housed a massive bronze statue of the Buddha Vairocana. Section 5. Medieval Japan, the Age of the Samurai. The Heian period, named after the new capital city of Heian-kyo, which is modern-day Kyoto, saw a shift in power from the imperial court to the Fujiwara clan. The Fujiwara, through a series of strategic marriages, gained control of the throne and ruled from behind the scenes as regents for child emperors. This period is often referred to as the Golden Age of Japanese court culture, known for its refined aesthetics, elegant poetry, and elaborate rituals. The Heian period also witnessed the rise of the samurai, a warrior class that would play a dominant role in Japanese history for centuries to come. Initially employed by powerful landowners to protect their estates, the the samurai gradually gained influence and established themselves as a powerful military force. They valued honor, loyalty, and martial prowess, adhering to a strict code of conduct known as Bushido, the way of the warrior. In 1185, Minamoto Yoritomo, a powerful samurai leader, defeated his rivals and established the first shogunate in Kamakura. The shogun, as the military dictator, held real power, while the emperor remained as a figurehead. Section 6. Early Modern Japan. Unity, Isolation, and the Tokugawa Shogunate. The Azuchi Momoyama period was a time of intense political upheaval and near constant warfare. Following the collapse of the Kamakura Shogunate, Japan plunged into a century of civil war known as the Sengoku period, or the Warring States period. From the chaos of the Sengoku period emerged three great unifiers: Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Nobunaga, a ruthless and ambitious daimyo, was the first to make significant strides towards unifying Japan. Section 7. The Meiji Restoration. Japan embraces the modern world. The arrival of Commodore Matthew Perry and his black ships in 1853 shattered Japan's self-imposed isolation and ushered in a new era. Perry's mission, to force Japan to open its ports to trade with the United States, exposed the technological and military gap that had grown between Japan and the West. This event triggered a period of intense internal turmoil and debate, ultimately leading to the collapse of the Tokugawa shogunate and the restoration of imperial rule in 1868. The Meiji Restoration, as it came to be known, marked a turning point in Japanese history. The new government, determined to strengthen Japan and avoid colonization by Western powers, embarked on an ambitious program of modernization and reform. They adopted Western technologies, industries, and institutions, transforming Japan into a modern nation-state in just a few decades. Japan also expanded its influence in East Asia, defeating China in the First Sino-Japanese War from 1894 to 1895, and Russia in the Russo-Japanese War from 1904 to 1905. Section 8. The Rise of an Empire. Japan's Ambitions and Conflicts. The early 20th century saw Japan emerge as a major power on the world stage. Fueled by industrialization and a growing sense of nationalism, Japan sought to secure its place among the great powers and expand its influence in Asia. The Taisho period, from 1912 to 1926, was marked by political and social change, as well as increasing economic hardship for many. The following Showa period, from 1926 to 1989, witnessed Japan's descent into militarism and ultimately devastating war. Driven by a desire for raw materials and influenced by ultra-nationalist ideology, Japan pursued an aggressive expansionist policy in Asia. This led to the invasion of Manchuria in 1931, followed by full-scale war with China in 1937. In 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, bringing the United States into World War II. Section 9. Post-war Japan, Economic Miracle and Global Power. After the devastation of World War II, Japan underwent a remarkable transformation. Under the Allied occupation, from 1945 to 1952, Japan underwent significant political, economic, and social reforms. A new constitution, adopted in 1947, renounced war, embraced democratic principles, and established a parliamentary system of government. The post-war period also saw the rise of Japan's economic miracle. With American assistance and driven by a highly skilled workforce and innovative businesses, Japan experienced rapid economic growth, becoming a global leader in manufacturing and technology. Companies like Sony, Toyota, and Panasonic became household names around the world. Section 10. Conclusion. Japan's enduring legacy. From its ancient origins as a land of hunter-gatherers to its current status as a technological powerhouse, Japan's history is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people. Throughout the centuries, Japan has been shaped by its unique geography, its interactions with other cultures, and its own internal dynamics. Today, Japan stands as a nation that embraces both its rich cultural heritage and its position as a leader in innovation and technology. The story of Japan is far from over. It continues to unfold, offering valuable insights and lessons for the world.